No matter how hard we try, almost each and every single one of our actions or anything that we do in our lives is going to be judged by somebody. Whether that be our family, our closest friends, your coworkers, whoever it may be, they're going to judge what you do no matter what. They're going to have an opinion on it, and it may or may not reflect how you actually feel about the subject. I don't want to make YouTube videos because I'm afraid of what other people are going to think, mainly my family members, is one of the main excuses I've heard for people that don't want to make YouTube videos, or are too scared to. Now, as somebody who has gone through that, let me tell you, once you come out on the other side of it, you're golden. For the first year or so that I was doing YouTube, I was trying to keep it a secret from everybody that I knew, and I was terrified of the moment that somebody would find out about it. About a year into keeping it a secret from everybody, I challenged one of my coworkers to try and find my videos, and it turns out he did. The aftermath of that is exactly what I expected it to be from all my coworkers. I expected my brother, who was also working with me at the time, to judge me for it, but he never did, and I was thankful for that. My coworkers, though, they decided to pick out one single video of mine, and it just happened to be a video of me dancing along to Rickroll, which no longer exists on this channel for reasons that I'm about to explain. The only video I've ever deleted off this channel was that one, just because that is the only video they would ever talk about, and not even give a second thought to any of the other videos that I had on my channel. They only talked about it because they figured it would embarrass me, and for the longest time, it never did. But the only reason I got rid of it was because it was the only video anyone ever talked about. It discredited almost everything else that I did, and everything else that I was proud of, just because they thought it was funny I was dancing around to a song. I didn't expect anything less either, because that's exactly what was going to happen when they found my YouTube channel. They were going to pick out the most embarrassing thing that they could find, or the most embarrassing thing that they thought they could find, and try and make a big deal out of it. To anyone else out there, they're going to do that to you too, but you know what? Don't let it get to you the way that it got to me. Don't stop yourself from doing something you want to at least try to do just because you're afraid of what some people are going to think about it. Chances are the people that you know and love are going to push you to do better, and if they don't do that, they're just not going to care about it, and that's almost as good as them pushing you to do better at it. Should you be afraid of their initial reaction? Yeah, I think you should be, but that also shouldn't stop you from doing something that you know you want to do. Online video making is as popular as it ever has been, and it would probably be better now to start making videos in terms of acceptance than it was back in 2009 when everyone found out that I was making YouTube videos. I'm sure if my dad had found out when everyone else had found out, he would have said that it's the most ridiculous thing he had ever heard of, but he eventually only found out 2 years afterward, and after I had become a partner, when I brought a friend over so that we could do a collab video together. And even then, the only way I could justify my hobby to him was because I was making money. By using I make money off of this hobby as a way to justify my hobby is something that I don't like doing, and it's something I never want to have to do ever again. I don't want people to be afraid to make videos because there's no reason that you need to be afraid to make videos anymore. It's a really fun hobby to have when you don't have any backhanded goals and when you only want to make friends and have a fun hobby, because if you go in looking to make money and become a YouTube star, you're not in it for the right reasons. It's really hard sometimes to start something new, and then that becomes even harder when you know people are going to make fun of you for it potentially. Don't let a little fear stop you from doing something that could change your life.